Thank you for joining. In this lesson, we will implement model validation for the Planets project. Having covered the majority of the validation topics in Net Core 7 in the previous lessons, in this video we will quickly implement the required validation for the project. Everything will be pretty straightforward. Now in the Planet model, let's begin with the name property. When we initially developed this project, we implemented the string length attribute for this property. Now we can enhance the validation. I will add the min length parameter, which we discussed in previous lessons, and assign it a value of 1. Let's also consider a custom error message instead of the default one, provided by the framework. We can specify here that the name field must be between 1 and 30 characters. To ensure copy-paste compatibility for the string, we can replace the name property with a placeholder in curly braces and assign it 0. For the numbers, we can use additional placeholders 2 and 1. For the description property, we can employ a similar approach by copying and pasting the string we just created with the value set to 1000. The required attribute, as we recall, is managed by the implicit model validation of the framework. Therefore, this attribute can be omitted unless we require a very specific error message. I will comment it out and add a note stating that this required attribute can be omitted, as it is handled implicitly by the framework. The diameter property, being of type double, can also benefit from the range attribute. Let's set the first parameter to the value of 1, and for illustrative purposes, let's set the maximum value as the second parameter, which will be double max value. And additionally, we can include an error message stating that the diameter km field must have a positive value. For the image property, we can simply paste the same string used for the previous properties. And regarding the rest of the models, such as water and solar system, to avoid extending this lesson, I will make similar amendments later using the same approach. So, consequently, everything will be consistent with no difference at all. And you can download the code from GitHub. Similarly, for the DTO, we need to implement all these steps. Copy all the properties from the model we just implemented and paste them into the DTO. I will repeat all these steps for the rest of the code in similar manner. The custom in model validation we implemented earlier will remain in place. If you find the need for additional custom model validation, please refer to the previous lessons, where I have provided extensive information on implementing various approaches using model state validations. Now let's open Swagger. Upon sending a post request to the Planets controller, we will receive our custom error message indicating that the diameter must be a positive value. Moving forward, if we make the name property an empty string and send the request, the specified error message will be returned. Finally, if we remove the name field, the framework will provide us with a predefined message. As mentioned earlier, the required attribute is handled implicitly, in this case by the framework, and is not necessary unless we require a specific error message. In the next lesson, we will implement filters using query string. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more great coding content. Stay updated with the latest videos by ringing the notification bell. Happy coding!